Hello student, today we are going to solve some more examples on the basis of Kirchhoff's law. See, this is the diagram given to you. Now you have to solve this diagram to determine current supplied by each cell or current flowing through each branch. In this diagram, see here, three cells, three batteries are connected in each branch. Cell E1 has EMF 2 volt and internal resistance 4 ohm. Now these internal resistance can be drawn like this. Similarly, the cell E2 has 1 volt EMF, 3 volt internal resistance. 3 ohm internal resistance is written here. Battery E3 has 4 volt EMF and 2 ohm internal resistance. Currents already given in the network like this: I1, I2, I3. Now see the diagram. At the point A, I1, I2 and I3 approaching at the point A. Hence, for this junction A, apply Kirchhoff's current law. Apply Kirchhoff's current law at point A. From this current law, we know that algebraic sum of current at any junction is 0, and current entering the junction is treated as positive. Here, thus I1 plus I2 plus I3 is equal to 0. Thus, I can write I3 is equal to minus I1 plus I2. This is the equation number 1. Now, consider this loop B, E1, A, E2 and B. Apply Kirchhoff's voltage law for this loop. Now, starting point is B. I am moving in the direction of current I1. Hence, through the 4 ohm internal resistance, current I1 flows. Hence, write the potential difference minus 4 I1. Moving from negative to positive terminal, EMF is written as positive, plus 2. Now, this is the direction of loop. Now, from A to E2, we are moving in this direction. That means positive terminal to negative terminal of the battery. Potential drop. This is written as negative. Hence minus 1. Potential difference 3. Current flowing through this 3 ohm resistance is I2. We are moving in this direction. That means opposite to the direction of I2. Hence write plus 3I2 is equal to 0. For the loop B, E1, A, E2, B. Our equation is this. Solve. You will get the equation. Minus 4I1 plus 2 minus 1. Solve this. You will get equation 4I1 minus 3I2 is equal to plus 1. When this one comes to this side becomes minus, I am changing the sign. Minus becomes plus, hence this minus 1 becomes plus 1. Now, apply the second Kirchhoff's law to second loop. Which one is? B, E1, A, E3 and B. First one is this loop. Now second loop is B, E1, A, E3, B. Apply the equation. Again, I1 is flowing through the 4 ohm resistance. Hence minus 4 I1 plus I2 last through this branch. Minus 4. Why? Minus 4 because we are moving from positive to negative terminal, plus we are current flowing through the 2 ohm resistance in this direction. Now we are moving in this direction, hence potential difference is positive, plus 2I3 is equal to 0. Solve. After solving, you will get 4I1 minus 2I3 is equal to minus 2. See the steps. Okay. Divide throughout by 2. You will get this equation. 2I1 minus I3 is equal to minus 1. Now from equation 1, we know that I3 is equal to minus I1 plus I2. Put the value of I3 in this equation. You will get equation 2I1. What is the value of I3? Minus I1 plus I2, minus minus become plus. Hence the equation 3I1 plus I2 is equal to minus 1, equation 3. Solving these two simultaneous equations by eliminating I1 or I2, you can determine the value of I1. See here, 4I1 minus 3I2 is equal to plus 1. Multiply this equation by 3. 9I1 plus 3I2 is equal to minus 3. Solve. You will get I1 is equal to minus 2 by 13 ampere. Put this value of I1 in any equation. Put the value of I1 in this equation. Solve. Minus 3I1 plus I2 is equal to minus 1. After solving, you will get I2 is equal to minus 7 by 13 ampere. But we know that I3 is equal to minus I1 plus I2. Put the values of I1 and I2, you will get the value of I3. In this way, we can determine I1, I2, I3 by applying Kirchhoff's law. See, this is the another example. The given circuit diagram is as shown in figure, and the question is like this: calculate the current through 4.5 ohm. Thus, we have to calculate total current flowing through this 4.5 ohm resistance. This is the diagram given to you. Now, in order to apply Kirchhoff's voltage law, we have to consider the loops. Thus, point A, B, C, D, these are the 4 points. Now the battery, for this battery, current flowing in this direction, let it be I1. This is the direction of current I1, means I1 is current flowing through branch I1, now here. At the same time, let I2 is the current supplied by this battery. Thus current flowing through this 1 ohm resistance is I2, and thus through this resistance total current flowing is I1 plus I2. Now apply Kirchhoff's law to the loop. First, apply KVL to loop A, B, C, A. Write the equation. Starting point is A. From A to B, we are moving from negative to positive terminal. Thus, plus 2 minus 1 I1 minus. Why minus? You clearly understood, because in this loop we are taking the direction of current. Minus 4.5 I1 plus I2 is equal to 0. 2 minus I1 minus 4.I1 minus 4.5 I2 is equal to 0. 4.5 plus 1 minus 5.5 I1 minus 4.5 I2 is equal to minus 2. Thus 5.5 I1 plus 4.5 I2 is equal to 2. This is the equation 1. Similarly, apply Kirchhoff's law to the loop. For loop A C D, A D C A B C and A. Write the equation. Minus plus 1 plus 1 minus 1 I2 minus 4.5 I2 plus I1 is equal to 0. Solve. Minus 4.5 I1 minus 5.5 I2 is equal to minus 1. 4.5 I1 plus 5.5 I2 is equal to plus 1. This is the question number 2. You can write these equation like this. Equation 1 can be written 5.5 means 11 by 2 I1 minus plus 4.5 means 9 by 2 I2 is equal to 2. Again multiply by 2. 11 I1 plus 9 I2 is equal to 4. Similarly here 9 I1 plus 11 I2 is equal to 2. After solving this equation, these are the simultaneous equation. After solving this equation, you can easily determine I1 and I2. Add this equation, you will get 11 plus 9, 20 I1 plus 20 I2 plus 6. Divide throughout by 20, you will get I1 plus I2 is equal to 6 by 20, that is equal to 0.3. Now we have to determine I1 plus I2. Thus, I1 plus I2 comes out to be equal to 0.3. This is somewhat complicated problem. See the diagram. This is the network diagram given to you, and you have to find out I1 and I2. See here, there are two batteries, 10 volt and 5 volt battery. Let I1 is the current supplied by the 10 volt battery, I2 is the current supplied by the 5 volt battery. We know that current flows from positive to negative terminal of the battery. Now this I1, let at this point A, this is the current I3 flowing through the branch AD. Now if this is I3, what is the value of the current flowing through this branch? I1, I3. This means I1 minus I3. I1 minus I3. And I2 is the current flowing in this direction. Thus, through these 2 ohm resistors, total current flowing through the is I1 minus I3 plus I2. So I can write I1 plus I2 minus I3. This is junction point. See here, I2 is the current flowing in this direction at the point D. I3 is coming to the point D. I2 is going away from the D. This will be I3 minus I2. Now check at point C. Apply Kirchhoff's current law. I1 plus I2 minus I3 entering the junction plus I3 minus I2 again entering the junction. Find minus plus I2 minus I2. I3 minus I2 plus I3 minus I3. Does the current remain only I1? Thus, current flowing through this branch is I1. Now, apply Kirchhoff's voltage law to the loop ABCEA. A, B, C, and A. A, B, C, and A. This is the loop. Now you are familiar how to apply Kirchhoff's voltage law. See here, this is the loop A, B, C, A. Apply. See here, minus 4 ohm. I1 minus I3 in the direction of current. Minus 4 I1 minus I3. Minus 2 I1 plus I2 minus I3. In this direction. Minus in the direction of current I1 minus I1 plus 10, voltage given 10 volt is equal to 0. Solve. See here, you will get the equation 7I1 plus 2I2 minus 6I3 is equal to 10. Choose another loop A, B, C, A. Apply Kirchhoff's law for this loop. Check whether it is correct or wrong. Minus 4I3 minus in the minus 2I3 minus I2 minus I1 plus 10 is equal to 0. Solve further, you will get this equation. Now from 1 and 2, we observe that this is the plus 2I2 minus 2I2 minus 6I3 plus 6I3. Thus by adding these two equations, the term I2 and I3 eliminated. Thus we get 8I is equal to 20. Thus I1 is equal to 20 by 8, that is equal to 2.5 ampere. This is the first answer I1. Now apply outer loop, Kirchhoff's voltage law to outer loop. A, B, E, D, A. A to B minus 4, I1 minus I3 Here moving from higher potential to lower potential, hence minus 5. 4 in the opposite direction of I3, hence it is plus 4I3 is equal to 0. Solve. You will get 4I1 minus 8I3 is equal to minus 5. Keep the value of I1 in this equation. I1 is equal to 2.5. 2.5 multiplied by 4 equal to 10. Solve. 8I3 is equal to 15. Thus I3 is equal to 15 by 8. I3 is equal to 15 by 8, that is equal to 1.875. Now, keeping the value of I1 and I3 in any equation, you will get the value of I2, and that will be this. Kirchhoff's law. The diagram is given to you, and question is asked. Determine the current through 4 ohm resistance. See, 4 ohm, 5 ohm and 2 ohm, these are the connected three resistors connected in series across 6 ohm resistance. Now we have to apply Kirchhoff's law. You can solve this example by another method. How? 4, 5, 6. See the simplified diagram. 4, 5 and 2. These are the 3 ohm connected in series across the 6 ohm resistance. Now this 50 ohm battery, 50 volt battery, to which 5 ohm resistance is connected in series. This is simplified diagram. Further simplification, 4 plus 5, 9 plus 2 is equal to 11. 11 by 6. Again, after solving this parallel resistors, determine equivalent resistance, then I is equal to, by Ohm's law, E upon R plus R. You can easily find I. But we have to apply Kirchhoff's law to solve this. For this, here at this point, I is divided into I1 and I minus I1. This I1 current flows 4 ohm, 5 ohm and 2 ohm I1. Here I minus I1. Again total current I. Now we have to apply Kirchhoff's law to different loops. For this, first consider loop. Apply KVL to loop A, B, C, D, E, F, E. Minus 5 I minus 4 I1 minus 5 I1 minus 2 I1 plus 50 is equal to 0. 5 plus 4, that is 9 minus 2 minus 11 I1 minus 5I is equal to minus 50. Thus 11 I1 plus 5I is equal to 50. Now apply Kirchhoff's voltage law to loop A, B, E, F, A. A, B, E, F, A. Minus 5I minus 6 I minus I1. This is the direction of current. 6I minus I1
plus 50 is equal to 0. Minus 5i minus 6i minus plus 6i1 is equal to minus 50. 6i1 minus 11i is equal to minus 50. Now after solving these two equations, simultaneous equation, you can easily determine the value of I and I1. Now, current flowing through 4 ohm resistance is I1. Hence, we have to find the value of I1. Same current flows to the 4 ohm, 5 ohm and 2 ohm resistance. Sometimes question may be asked, determine potential difference across any resistance. Thus, once you know the value of I1, then you can easily determine potential difference across any resistor. These are the some numericals which are based on Kirchhoff's law.